I'm Drago Adam, president and owner of the Adam Advertising Group. People often ask me, they heard I played goal with the New York Rangers and they want to talk about that. And I mean, yeah, truth of it is I signed a contract with the New York Rangers and spent a couple of years in the minors and just had an amazing experience. And then they want to say, well, you were a goalie. How did you end up getting started there? When I first started playing hockey, when I played, it was like every kid had to take a turn in goal. And the way the story goes, when I played my first game, apparently I got a shutout. So the coach came and told my dad, he said, your son looks like he's got some aptitude toward goaltending. Do you want him to play? And I guess, I don't know if my dad liked me or not, but he said, yeah, sure, go ahead. He can play goal. And that was kind of how I got started. And I mean, it took a shine to it and I actually really liked it. But I got some fond memories of my childhood with my dad. I remember when I first started playing, we were in our underground parking lot. He was a manager of an apartment building. And he painted a goal on a wall in the parking lot. And he gave me a blocker and a glove and a stick. And that's it. And he would shoot pucks at me. And I think a lot of people today would consider that child abuse, but I didn't know any better. So every once in a while I'd miss a puck and it would hit me in the shins and I'd realize how much that hurt. So I was known for having a really great glove hand, so maybe I can owe some of that to my dad. I had a chance to play, and I've got some great memories. And if you take a look at all the people who play this awesome game of hockey, it's less than 0.5% to actually make it to the NHL. So, what are the intangibles to get there? And I mean, obviously, you have to have some skill. You have to have some God-given athletic ability. And then the other stuff is desire, dedication. If you don't have that drive, and no matter what you're doing in life, if you don't have that determination, that drive and desire, you're only going to get to a certain level. And then a lot of it, there is a little bit of luck. There definitely is a little bit of luck, being at the right place at the right time, maybe having a person who gets an injury where you get a chance to get a game and maybe you play great, and it's like being discovered. One of my most successful years of hockey was my last year of junior hockey when I was playing with the newest Mr. Bruins. We were a last place hockey club, and I just went to New York Rangers training camp and had a really good training camp, and they sent me back for my last year of junior. So I came back and we weren't doing very well, but as a goaltender, it wasn't a bad situation because you were getting a lot of shots. So here I am on a last place hockey club, and I get selected to the All-Star game. I went to the All-Star game, and there were some amazing players at that particular game, and the very first shot that got taken on me went in. So I didn't get off to a great start, but I ended up kind of regrouping, and I played my half game, and I think I ended up making 30+ saves in half a game, and I was selected MVP of the All-Star game, which boded well for me because Phil Esposito and some of the scouts from the New York Rangers were at that particular game, and to be selected as the MVP of the game, it kind of helps your cause. And my NHL contract was signed shortly thereafter. When it all ended, there's definitely a little bit of a soul-searching process, because you go through, some athletes have a real difficult time with this, because when you play hockey, your life is pretty much organized for you. You have people doing things for you. Your life is, you just basically are told when to show up, get on this plane, go to practice here. Any difficulties that you possibly are having, that somebody or something in the organization is taking care of that for you. And when you quit, and all of a sudden that gets taken away from you, a lot of people have a real hard time adjusting to that, because now you're kind of on your own. You got to be making decisions and having a plan on your own, and some people aren't very well prepared for that. I ended up just getting involved in business right away. I didn't go to school to become a marketing guy. That just kind of evolved. It just kind of evolved on trying a couple different things, and I guess my makeup, my personality lended itself to the marketing industry, and the rest, as they say, is history. Sport absolutely helped me. If I take a look at the type of attitude and the teamwork, the intensity that it takes to, and the discipline to achieve success in anything, I mean, absolutely helped. And I think we bring that philosophy in terms of the way we work with our clients. Because I've been on a team, every time we work with I feel like our company becomes part of that business's team. And I think they see us as an adjunct to their organization in that kind of capacity. So sports have been hugely instrumental in terms of how I think and the success that we've had so far.